First night in the new apartment. I guess since I'm sleeping in this country ass town, I'm officially a redneck now. I don't know. Can redheads be rednecks? Let me know in the comments. So I think 3 of these boxes are books and the other 2 are just clothes. My back really hurts from moving in, but I'm gonna spend today unloading these boxes that are full of books, and I'm taking you with me. I'm about to start unpacking boxes. I have separated the clothes and the books. As you can see, the floor is a little dirty because the guinea pigs have kind of been getting spooked at every little noise. Gonna have to get rid of that peanut butter. So when you have guinea pigs, it's kind of just one of those inevitable things that bedding and hay are gonna get everywhere, so I definitely need to vacuum. Got myself a new vacuum, I'm gonna set that up. All 3 of these boxes right here are books. So these bookshelves are for the mass market paperbacks. I love mass market paperbacks. And my plan, you can see haven't taken it out yet, that's my retro TV, CRV TV. It looks big, but they said it was only 13 inches, so we'll see. There's the vacuum, and in this corner right here, I think I'm just gonna make a wall of books. You'll see it when it's done. So here is the start of my book wall. I'm gonna take a quick break because my guinea pigs are really freaked out from all the noise. And my back kind of hurts, but I think it looks all right. Got the books out of the boxes at least. As you can see, I decided to go out and explore a little bit. I'm at a cemetery, probably 15 miles away from my apartment, and I'll show you around. I would be lying if I said I was 100% comfortable being out here by myself, because this is the middle of nowhere. It's really crazy to think that, I mean, I'm just an hour outside the Metroplex, and it just feels like absolute oblivion. Being harassed by a bug. Oh my god, it opens. That's sad. Now we're getting creepier. A teddy bear. Oh, 9-year-old. Sean W. Moore, 1977 to 1986. I've got a veteran. U.S. Navy. World War II. Private first class. Now we're getting older. 1913. This is really cool. I guess this is the Horns family plot. And I suppose he's the patriarch. No, 1892. This must be the patriarch. 1864. 1856. Ooh, got a cougar. Then this is back in the time when they didn't name infants before they were born. These are the baby graves. And then here's a young adult dove horn. So this must be her baby. And yeah, so those 2 over there are the grandparents. These are the grandchildren. It's another baby. Hughes. These are all Hughes, 49 to 21. Let's look at these big ones. All of this would have been carved by hand. Look how just beautiful it is. It's a dove. I can still tell what it is. Let's see if I can read it. Born 1890 something, died 1905. Can't read the name. Another woodsman, born 1886. M.B. something. I'm at the really old part now. Trees falling on some graves. I don't have, because I wasn't really planning on coming here, I don't have one of those like things, you know, to make an impression, but this is a baby girl Hughes, 1891. There's another one, 1893. But this one has a name, yeah. Lil Hubbard Hughes. Pretty sure these are the oldest back here. It's just really sad. Just these fieldstones out in literally the middle of nowhere. It's one of the reasons I like to come out here. Just to remember these people. I heard the saying, you know, you die twice. Once when your heart stops beating, and the next time when it's the last time somebody speaks your name. And I think I've spoken the Hughes and the Horns names. I was probably the first one to speak those names in at least half a century, I bet. Decided to take a moment, come outside, sit on my porch. I'm here with Finn, and wanted to take a moment to address recent events, I guess. We all know Roe versus Wade was overturned, and I'm extremely upset about this because I find it cowardly when conservatives stand up for the unborn, yet they don't advocate gun control nor universal health care. I think they're just taking the moral high ground to hide behind pro-life while pushing for regressive policies such as their anti-gay agenda and a lot of other stuff. So I'm here now, a liberal in the tiny town that I now live in. Don't think I'm gonna fit in so much here, but I don't really need to make friends other than my guinea pigs. I'm just sick of it. Look at that spider. So I'm done out there. I think there's one word for this little freedom festival that's going on, and that word is mind-blowing. I want to take a little video. Don't know if you can see. Bad angle, but we got a little calf nursing from mama, drinking the same milk we do. It's very organic.
decided to take a little miniature adventure and see if I could find another cemetery. There are two out here that I couldn't find. One I'm pretty sure I was able to find, but I'm not in the right clothes to go searching for it. I'd have to put on boots and long pants. It's one of those really overgrown ones. But as you just saw, I decided to give the festival another chance. And I'm leaving it. These people are not friendly at all. I mean, granted, I'm kind of creeping around with my camera, but they don't smile at you. And they don't seem to intermingle with each other either. They kind of just stay in the little group they came with. So, small town kindness, myth. July 2nd, ladies and gentlemen, 2 days before America evidently earned independence, which is not entirely true. That's just when we wrote the document. Got some gas, love the gas prices, not. And I'm gonna go find another cemetery, and I think this one's gonna be pretty creepy. So I made it to the cemetery. I had to park on the side of the road there because there's no parking. Yeah, remember what I said about it looking like it might be creepy? I wonder if there are any actual, like, headstones. Is that one? No, this is cool. I like coming and finding these places. Here we go. Aw. Wife and baby. Somebody who must have died in childbirth. That's sad. Okay, and this is the footstone. Yeah. Here's another stone. Oh, and it looks like this is one too. Bugs. I think I'm more creeped out by the bugs than I am. This is so cool. Wow. I wonder if these were all field stones like this, and somebody was just Good Samaritan coming in here and marked them with these crosses. Okay, look at this. We got another stone. I think that's what happened. Jesse, son of BZ. It's a baby, little baby. Keep looking around. Nice beer can. That's respectful. Let's see. Okay, this is, I think this is the front of the grave here. You see it's kind of indented. See a couple more stones. We'll check those out. Is that a stone? No, it's not a stone. Oh, I didn't even notice this. This is neat. Hubcap. Headstone, footstone. You see the indentation. So, what I thought were stones, a little discoloration in here. Yep, that's a cicada nest. And just some more stones up here. HCL, his cross has fallen over. It's like another cross. Whoop. Yep, just a field stone. A lot of cicada nests around here. Cicadas are icky. Here's some more stones. Wait, did I think this is the place I started out in. Yeah. The cross. But these over here, it looks like there might be stones. Either stones or nests. No bricks. Yeah. Field stones. Wonder who put the crosses here. Whoever did is a very, very nice person, in my opinion, to come along and find the graves. You can sometimes tell where a grave is by the indentation in the earth. And here's a stone. Yeah, you can see crosses falling over. Yeah, it's good to take care of the community like this. Here's another one, just a field stone. Wanted to show you what I was talking about, how you can kind of tell where there is a grave. Not sure how well it's showing up, but you can see there's an indentation. So I think this, if I were to walk up to this, I would assume that this would be the way this cross is facing, that the grave would be right here. But it's actually right here. I don't think that's showing up very well. But whoever came to put these crosses out was aware of that. Car just drove by. And the driver's like staring at me like, what's this creepy girl doing out here? Well, I think I'm about done. And what I'm doing is just exploring. Putting some names, but it's very nice of whoever did this to put the crosses. All those cicada nests. Ick. Trying to make it back to my car without disturbing one. Ugh, so gross. And these are the first two graves I came across. No marker, no name. Very sad. I've already had Finn in this video. Now we've got Spaz. Again, I'm sorry if his name offends you. I didn't name him, but he knows his name. He came with the name Spaz. That's what the people at the rescue named him. I don't like it, but Spazzy. Call him Spazzy, Zaz, Spaz. As long as it makes that sound, he knows it's referring to him. So to end this video off, I am going to do the mid-year book freakout tag. Last year, I did the video with Finn. Finn's already been in this video, so I'm gonna do this one with Spaz, and then maybe I'll have my video up on the 4th of July. So let's get started. The best book I read all year. I'm actually looking for it. I had to make some adjustments here with my book wall because I got ants. Ants are fun. Best book I read all year, Lincoln in the Bardo. I bought this used. It was a library book, but I bought it. I actually didn't know it was a former library book when I first bought it, but it's kind of cool. This is about Willie Lincoln, of all people. Willie Lincoln was Abraham Lincoln's 11-year-old son who died of typhoid fever, and it takes place over one night. If you don't know, the Bardo is kind of this like netherworld in Nepalese or Tibetan tradition, kind of like, I guess, their version of purgatory. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's very experimental. I'll show you a shot of what the pages look like. So it won, I believe, either the Pulitzer Prize or the Booker Prize in like 2017. It's very hard to describe. I've always been kind of fascinated by Willie Lincoln, and to find out that he was a character in a George Saunders debut novel is pretty awesome. All right, best sequel I read is actually the second collection of Mouse Guard. I have just recently been introduced to comics, and I mean, I love it so much. So that's the best one. It was like Winter 1152. Mouse Guard is like about these sapient mice in a medieval world. Let me turn got my computer down here. Let me turn it down. I'm getting Discord messages. So yeah, so it's about these sapient mice, and they live in a medieval world. Instead of riding horses, they ride hares. It's after a weasel. They went to war with weasels. Sadly, guinea pigs aren't mentioned, but I think they'd be the good guys in Mouse Guard. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I don't know. I don't really keep up with that. No idea. So the biggest disappointment I read is actually The Virgin's Lover. This is a Philippa Gregory novel about Elizabeth, and it's kind of framed as this, it's kind of framed as this domestic thriller, but it's not. It's just a love story between Elizabeth and Dudley. So yeah, biggest disappointment. Biggest surprise. Every single comic I've read, like I said, so I'm looking for a book that I'm gonna need in a second. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so every single comic I've read, Lock and Key. I'm currently reading Fables, that's my favorite one. Exit Stage Left, obviously Mouse Guard, and I love them. I am surprised by how much I love them. So there we go. Favorite new author debut or new to you? Now, this is gonna be a little bit of a cheating, but I'm saying Neal Shusterman. I have actually read his books before this year, but he just recently became an auto-read author to me because I finished reading the Unwind series, and it was brilliant, and I've been catching on at every other Neal Shusterman book lately. Speaking of Unwind, okay, this is my newest fictional crush. I know he's underage, but if I were underage, my fictional crush would be Connor Lassiter from Unwind. New favorite character. All right, now she's not necessarily a character because she was a real person, but I've read a few books with her in them, and so my new favorite character is Anne Boleyn. And so a book that made me cry, I haven't cried yet, sadly. This time last year I hadn't cried yet either, but Salt to the Sea made me cry. I only cried once last year. All right, book that made you happy. The first Fables collection made me really happy. I loved it. The Big Bad Wolf is the detective and Snow White is the mayor. It was really funny. Most beautiful book I've bought this year, The White Princess. Yeah, it's a mass market paperback. I bought it used, it's cheap, but I really, really like this cover. It's about Elizabeth of York, I believe. All right, books that I need to read before the end of the year. A Breath of Snow and Ashes. It's buried back there, I'm not gonna get it. But yeah, A Breath of Snow and Ashes, because I wanna get to the new Outlander novel eventually, but I've gotta finish book 6. It's really long, it's like 506,000 words. To put that into perspective, Pillars of the Earth is 410,000 words. And Stephen King's It is like, I don't even know if that breaks 400,000. So yeah, and I think this is the last question. Favorite book to movie adaptation you've seen this year? Moneyball. I love baseball, I love movies about baseball, and I love books about baseball. So Moneyball with Jonah Hill and Brad Pitt. And it's not a new movie, it's pretty old, but that's it. That's my mid-year freak out book tag. Hope you enjoyed everything before this. Happy 4th of July. I know a lot of my viewers are not American, but for the American ones, happy 4th of July. I'm gonna put Spaz back in his cage. I'm gonna upload this, and that'll be my video. So keep reading, keep writing, keep loving words, and I will see you next time. Bye.